Holy crap. And this is the person that supposedly went to college. Like and subscribe and hit that bell like you mean it, because it notifies and stuff. Racist. I got 3 articles about the same subject, but I want to get a different perspective on this story here. AOC calls Electoral College a scam, says it has a racial injustice breakdown. Holy crap. And this is the person that supposedly went to college, says that the Electoral College is racist. Now, AOC is not the most brightest bulb in the package, if you will. So let's go through Fox News real quick. I'll read like the first 2 paragraphs, and I'll go to the next one. So I think it's Business Insider's next one. It says, AOC took aim at the Electoral College, calling it a scam and suggesting it disenfranchises people of color. How? Where's your evidence, AOC? You don't have evidence because you're an idiot. In an Instagram story posted Monday, of course, AOC began by joking that she saw many votes while driving through the desert, which she sarcastically referred to as the Electoral College. What the flying F was she talking about? She then cited several excerpts from a New York Magazine article. Okay, there you go. She doesn't use other publications. She'll use one that refutes arguments in favor of the Electoral College, telling Republicans that the system is, in fact, a scam. Quote, the Electoral College as a racial injustice breakdown. No, it doesn't, you frickin' moron. Due to severe racial disparities in certain states, how is that the state's problem? The Electoral College effectively weighs white voters over voters of color, as opposed to one person, one vote system where all our vote. How? Where's your evidence, you goddamn moron? Moving right along. Business Insider, basically the same headline. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez calls the Electoral College a racist scam, an argument that a growing number of Democrats are making going into 2020. If you guys think it's such a scam, then try to get it removed. Oh, that's right. It's kind of a pain in the ass to do, and you don't want to do it because it won't happen. Yeah, so here's the New York Magazine story titled, Here's Every Defense of the Electoral College and Why They're All Wrong, and pointed to data that African American, Hispanic, and Asian American voters are underrepresented by the Electoral College compared to white Americans. Bullshit. Where's your evidence? Again, evidence. This is in part because of people of color are less likely to live in rural states. Really? So less likely? So there's none? Or just very few, which are afforded at least 3 Electoral College votes regardless of population size. Again, you goddamn moron. I don't even know where to go with this. This is just ridiculous. Sorry, that says she argued in another post that defenders of the Electoral College should advocate the inclusion of Washington, D.C., Puerto Rico, and other U.S. territories, aka colonies, that do not have electoral. Do you know why? Because Puerto Rico is a territory. They can apply for statehood. More power to them. Let's do it. But they don't, because they don't have to pay federal income tax. Therefore, they are not allowed to vote for who's president. They do have congressional and I think senatorial representation. However, they have no vote because they're a territory. Washington, D.C., same thing. You see, with Washington, D.C., they want that. But you see, 90%, in my opinion, who live in Washington, D.C. are filthy liberal Democrats, far leftists. So, again, no one would want, you see, here's the problem, too. If you want Washington, D.C. and Puerto Rico to become a state, you have to, Congress doesn't want to add more congressional people to it. So, basically, you would have to remove certain, say, like, high population states like California and New York. You'd have to remove some other representation and give it to Puerto Rico and Washington, D.C. But they don't want to do that. Why? Because they lose power. Notice how that works, but no one ever talks about that. We'll go to the Hill. Ocasio blasts the Electoral College is a scam.
First-term Representative Alexandria Ocasio.
First-term Rep. AOC, Democrat in New York, is calling for the U.S. to abolish the Electoral College, saying the voting is a scam that negatively impacts minorities. Again, This is an opinion. It is not fact. You're a goddamn moron, AOC. I say, very efficient way to choose leadership of the country. I mean, I can't think of any other way. Can you? Ocasio-Cortez says before going on to cite a new report in New York Magazine, which you talked about, says it's a scam. The racial injustice breakdown undermining votes of people of color. She says due to severe racial disparities in certain states, Electoral College effectively weighs white voters over voters of color. No, it doesn't. It does not. Everyone gets a vote, and that if the vote happens to go one way for one candidate, then the electoral voters of that state vote for that president. Vote for the person who won the president. Just the way our system works. And it's been a good system, by the way. It ensures that the goddamn leftists on the coast don't run the rest of the country. Again, this Electoral College is there to ensure that the high population centers don't control the rest of the goddamn country. You frickin' moron, AOC. But you're an idiot, and people who support you and like to listen to what you say don't care about your facts. I guess what Joe Biden says, we prefer our truth over facts or something like that, which is apropos in this particular instance. Could you imagine if we had this kind of democracy altering fairness provision for literally any other group, she asked. If we weighed, for example, black and indigenous voters more because of unfairness, you don't do that through Electoral College. Are you a fucking moron? Holy shit! Ocasio-Cortez later asserts that plenty of Republicans live in Democratic-leaning states, saying their votes would count equally. No, they wouldn't. It would still... Oh, my God. Facts are facts, America, Ocasio-Cortez concludes. The Electoral College has to go. Fuck you, AOC. Anyways, the extended rift from the congresswoman comes up as abolishing the Electoral College gains increasing traction with several Democratic-leaning states entering the national popular vote interstate compact that calls for members to allocate their Electoral College vote to the candidate that wins a national popular vote. That's against the Constitution, but why parse, facts? Many Republicans have lawmakers dismissed the movement. Senator Lindsey Graham said earlier this year that the push was driven by the idea that Democrats want rural America to go away politically. Exactly. See, the Democrats don't care about rural America. They don't give a flying fuck. I guarantee it. You know why they don't give a flying fuck? Because they think you're rubes. They think the people who live in those states are just, we fly over them to get to the left coast and New York. We don't give a shit, according to the Democrats, about the flyover states. They don't give a fuck about you. I guarantee it. And your representatives who are Democrats barely give a rat's ass about you. Republicans, I don't know. They have to give a crap about you because if they kind of go the same way the Democrats and they kind of... But the point is that I'm just giving you my opinion. AOC, this is just her opinion. There's no facts here. This is all social justice bullshit. I mean, it's funny how such a complete fucking moron like that dumb twat AOC can get elected. You people who elected her, I'm talking to you right now. You people that elected her, you're an idiot. All of you are morons. It's unbelievable that you'll vote for somebody that you know is a complete frickin' moron. Just like Nancy Pelosi said, you could put, a glass of water with a D next to its name, and people would vote for it, and that would become a representative. Is that what we want? Is that what we like to do now? Is just because you got an R or D next to your name, you're just gonna vote? Screw it, vote. Holy crap. So again, conclusion. AOC is a complete fucking moron. Complete fucking moron. I'm tired of her shit. But again, I kind of like her out there because she's such a complete, unadulterated fucking moron. I'm glad she's there. It kind of shows that there are Democrats like her who keep talking this complete bullshit. And I'm kind of glad she's there. Because if she wasn't, I don't know. But again, the Electoral College is there to ensure that high population centers do not control the fucking country. How fucking hard is that for you to goddamn understand? AOC, once again, AOC, keep it up. I may get mad, but I like your idiocy, so I can comment on it. Makes for good content.